I think he has enough to look at right now, protecting his people.
Could he help this situation? He's a paladin. Maybe he knows more about this stuff than.
No, he wouldn't.
Is the power getting stronger with the prince?
You can definitely feel the power is getting stronger over time.
Look, sir, the arm should be fine here if we wall it in for a little while.
The prince can get hurt.
We'll take him out.
Where?
Into the tunnel.
Okay, Bollard, carry the prince.
Can I have a perception check from all of you?
Sure.
You see the Empress standing in the tunnel behind us.
I've been rolling well on my skill checks.
Well, Bollard hears something.
What thing?
It's kind of this crashing sound from in here. It's quiet, like something like small fell over, but you heard it.
Motherfucker.
Oh shit.
I'll like put my ear up.
Riff follows Bollard. Like what?
You
Well,
hear the sound of things.
I heard something. Wait, what?
You hear the sound of like things moving around.
Get the fucking lyre out, you idiot!
Yeah, I'm pulling the fucking lyre out.
Okay, you have a lyre. What do you do?
I have the lyre of building.
What?
Move
Yeah,
away from the door.
Yeah, move away from the door, everyone.
What is what?
What?
Just fucking move away from the wall.
Riff's like, what the fuck are you
Bollard will
doing,
begin
Bollard?
to play this fucking lyre.
Bollard, what the fuck are you
It's so
doing?
hard, Bollard. Play it.
Yeah, Bollard will fucking rock out like a magic guitar solo on this lyre, and a fucking wall raises in front of that
Just
door.
fucking make things around this place.
Like
that doesn't
literally a wall builds in front of the door from nowhere.
Riff is freaking out, like he's shouting at Bollard. What the fuck are you doing? Like, what the hell are you doing, man?
There you go. Now let's get this boy out.
Bollard puts away the lyre.
Bollard, please, can you carry the prince? I can't carry him.
Sure.
Thank you. She'll take the cat.
Cast a spell before we go out.
Yeah, she'll cast the spell on the prince. And stay right next to Bollard. All the way.
His body's light enough though, so Bollard can still like be in his light load probably.
Let's go to the secret basement.
Yep.
At least there, he'll be a little more safe, a little more warded, and far away from these.
So it will be next to Bollard all the way.
Okay.
Ah, hey Amelia.
Raphael touches Riff shoulder. I am so sorry.
Riff is furious. You have never seen her so angry. She's just staring at the wall.
Where do you want him?
Let's put him in one of the beds. Anyone? Where should we put him? Which bed?
We can knock it down later, but for now, we should probably
One of
leave.
these.
Okay, put him in this bed.
Yep, that's it's not centered.
Riff nods and walks over to
Hey, damn cat.
Miss Arkland and says,
She came with us.
if there's any more
What?
disturbances, leave.
Oh, she's with us.
Who's gonna tell Riff
Oh,
if
would
her
have been
house is
a bit better.
burning down?
You can't really, you know, she's not interested in dying in a fire.
Yeah.
God damn it!
The fire is walled in. It's fine. It's fine.
Ruth can stay if she wants to.
So bring the prince here over the next, 10, 15 minutes. You guys, Zoe and Riff do feel like the magic start to decrease slightly,
Good.
and then suddenly, after about half an hour, suddenly just drop the amount of magic coming out.
To
There's
what,
a sharp drop.
to normal levels?
Not quite to normal, but to safer levels.
Well, at that point, we should probably also go back and take a peek inside.
Yeah, Riff's
see
like-
what happened to that.
Yeah, Riff's like, okay, yeah, it's fine now. The kid's
So
alive.
you want to stay here with the kid?
So I will stay here with the kid.
Be prepared to take him back when this stuff ends.
Yeah, we
we
gotta
already
break down
have-
the wall physically, by the way. This thing can't be used for another week.
Not by us. No.
Not by us, true.
But-
No, I think it's lyre-based,
Yeah,
not player-based.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a wall, but what's the wall looking like?
The wall is fine.
Oh, good.
It's like
Well, were you doing
slack.
down there?
What, like smashing it down?
Yeah, break down the wall.
Yeah, sure. You gotta call me Mr. Gorbachev, though.
Okay, you beat it down. You see the door is completely gone.
Mr. Volsimar, break down this wall!
The door is completely gone. Also, the room is empty.
Oh,
Gee.
like...
No Imperial arms?
No, there's no Imperial arms. There's no Imperial arms. There is or most of the stuff's burnt down.
Fuck me.
Riff looks to the others and says, Yeah, by the way...
There's something floating in the room.
Yeah.
What?
Oh my. Paracletus 2!
What?
As your eyes set upon this strange being that seems to be a set of crystals floating around some core.
What the?
What?
Make a planes check.
What?
I
Planes? Alright.
got
Whoops,
that.
I
Like,
didn't move.
I can
like,
do that
what
shit.
the?
Help! Send help!
What the hell was that?
Yeah, both of you recognize what this is. Well,
Yes.
basic Paracletus is one of the smallest versions of an Aeon. One of the outsiders responsible for repairing reality.
Hello.
Riff glares at it.
Hello, mate.
What are you doing in my basement?
Riff is so fucking angry right
Well,
now.
It does not seem to pay
quickly
any
turn
attention,
around and
it seems to be
explain.
floating around in circles right now, looking.
Did it actually survive all the defenses? Holy
Riff
crap.
will look to the others and say, yeah, you know, that room was the center of all my wards.
Dude, my book about Celestial was in there.
This is the Imperial Arms was in there. That
The wards are...
they're gone.
It looks towards you after searching around for a bit.
Does it talk?
Riff looks to it and says, You didn't cause this, did you?
Suddenly you get a series of flashing images in your mind.
No,
Oh,
you
Christ
wouldn't
almighty.
know that it didn't do this. It's
You get a
probably
series of
came
flashing
here
images
because of it.
that look like that.
Oh,
Oh
motherfucker.
no, oh
Is
no,
that,
oh no. Don't tell it.
What's that?
That
That's
is the thing
what's-
inside the prince.
Imperial blood prince thing that if it takes it out,
Riff looks
all
at...
die.
Fucking knock over the fucking...
Malachi
I
fell
leap
off the chair.
forwards.
Riff looks at it and says,
Yeah.
I've never seen that in my life.
You know what it is, though.
Well, you.
Oh, it doesn't say anything.
Hey, wait, none of you have
It's
seen
moved
it.
towards the
Well, it
images.
doesn't say anything at all.
Wait, guys. None of you have seen it. It's only Zoe who has seen it.
Well
I
then,
don't-
Zoe... Oh, good, Zoe's not here.
Well, we
no,
know
What
what
the
it
hell is this
is.
thing?
No,
should
but you
flash
don't
through
know
your
what it
minds.
looks like. Zoe hasn't told you.
There's that thing is probably with the king. You
Riff...
should drag him into your beam world and do what you do.
What?
It floats there. Make a diplomacy check.
Also, I should talk it into.
You're gonna
going to the king.
diplomatize a creature responsible for
He
reality?
doesn't know
Like,
what the fuck this is.
I
This is a
tried
beam
to, I
thing.
tried to
Like,
explain.
there
Yeah,
it goes. Come on, go for the king, right? He knows all the shit.
Go for the Empress.
It already did, I think.
Riff will be like, well, fucking... fix
Ah,
fix my basement!
Wait, what's it doing?
Does Bolo stop him, or else he's gonna fly past Bolo?
It's just going past me? Fuck no, I'm not gonna mess with this shit.
Yeah.
He flies past into him and starts looking around.
Riff
Like,
runs
this
after
thing wants
it.
to fix reality? I am not gonna touch it.
Riff runs after it and is like...
Might fix me.
Riff runs after it and says, are you gonna fix my fucking basement? What the fuck happened?
It does not seem to respond to you.
Look,
Riff
if you
is-
recognize it as a Paracletus, then you also know that it doesn't really have emotions, nor does it care about your shit.
Riff is fuming though, she don't give a fuck.
It possesses it exists of pure just logic for its situation.
Yeah, it can exude auras that influence emotions, but it doesn't have them.
To be honest,
Actually, if Riff keeps shouting it, it looks at you and gives you an aura of despair.
Boom, fuck off. That's what it's saying to you.
Mr. Mr. Cletus.
It continues to float as it looks around.
Losing logic, you would discern that there's nothing more here you're looking for. You took the things. They were in one room, resonating with each other. If there were more things here, you would surely have found them by now. That is the logical approach, is it not? Simply looking for something that you know isn't here is illogical. I'll tell you again, the king might have some of these things.
Staring at
Very
this.
well.
What happened to the arms?
Riff just walks in and sits down. Like she's
Is it just like completely empty? Like everything was teleported away? Or...
No, the room is basically empty. The part of ash where like the table used to be.
Alright.
What the fuck are you looking at me for? Go away!
He is an unnaturally talented dancer, I suppose.
Shut up, Laurel! Shut up! I don't want this thing near me. What if it looks at it?
Well, maybe you
I
shouldn't.
think it likes you.
Maybe you shouldn't be a freaking
Finally, my own pet.
from the woman who is the pure evil of all this stuff.
Pure evil. Don't talk about her like that.
Oh, looks at the Pericles and says, "Can you at least tell us what happened? Perhaps we can help each other."
It's something in Laurel's mind. He sees a flash of images, almost like a timeline.
Oh, that's useful.
So you see the Empress inside some kind of vault.
Like,
Yeah. Continue. Yeah.
So while in her vault, she seems to have some kind of crystal,
Oh.
clearly magical in some way.
clearly.
And what with that, she grabs the sword,
Like,
The Imperial
her
Arm-
sword or the sword?
the Imperial Arm Sword, with both hands,
Okay.
barely able to lift it, but use it just try smashing the crystal in two.
A Wraith approach.
A huge crack
Yes.
goes through, a huge crack goes through the crystal, and then you see the beam of light.
Why is she so stupid?
She probably is an idiot.
What was that crystal?
What was that crystal?
All you get is like a picture of the book fastened into your face.
Oh, fuck me! She tried to break an Imperial arm.
You know,
Alright.
maybe that's the sword's thing. Maybe the sword breaks whatever it hits.
He
We'd
looks at this and
fucking...
says, "Where do you take the arms?"
You see a scattering of basically just you see just basically a scattering of like random locations on a map.
What?
That's not good enough.
Memorize them! Use your intelligence! Memorize them!
It
It's-
picked up
it's-
the arms. He just threw
It's
them away.
re-scattering them. It's re-scattering them.
We gave them these for like
That's
6
not good
months.
enough. They need to disappear completely out of existence. That's what I want.
She says,
They're nothing
"Can't you
but
destroy them?"
Yes. Good lord.
You kind of get the feeling, nope.
No.
What if we could?
You know, something that can.
When you say if we could, it seems to stop. It's like randomly like searching around and throwing images. You just and pause for a second.
Because that's what we've been trying to do. Well,
Riv,
to be honest with this thing, because he probably knows if he's lying.
Riff looks at it and says,
But
"I was trying to study them," and she gestures to the desolate room and says, "Well, you know."
suddenly next to Riff,
Mhm.
who's apparently lying on the floor.
I'm sat on the floor. Riff has given up.
Ah!
Oh,
Riff just looks to them like,
Help!
yeah. Riff has resigned from everything.
You can hear this humming between them.
I can't fight galactic protectors, guys.
Beings.
I don't
of,
think we all could.
of planes.
Laurel kind of
Masters of the universe!
Laurel kind of gets this feeling of acceptance.
This brings us and says, "Welcome to this plane, and maybe we can make a bit of a. This is a bit of a misunderstanding, I think."
They begin to glow and they vanish.
They vanish.
However, as they vanish, you notice the room changes.
Does it go
They're repairing
back?
the timeline.
Talk them in.
They're repairing the timeline. Slides in.
Riff just like slowly, like stands up,
Hey, my book about celestials.
stands
Then
up.
you see
looks
like
around.
the ash on the floor rebuild into tables. You see the Imperial arms just reappear.
What?
God, they
What?
could have kept those.
Riff just like sits down on the
Like-
desk.
They're not replicas, right? They're just the ones?
Yes.
They
And they're not flipping out on each other?
they
Laurel
alter
looks at
reality,
us and
man.
says, I think I just agreed with them to try and destroy these things.
Like Raphael, like this just stares at Laura. Said, "What on all the planes happened?"
It says, the Empress, as far as they told me, I know my conversation might have sounded a bit one-sided. As far as they told me, the Empress tried to destroy an Imperial arm using another one of them, which opened a rift in reality, which these came to repair. They saw the Imperial arms were the problem and took them all away. But because we wanted to destroy them forever, and they were simply scattering them around, they allowed us to have them back. I don't know if anyone else got theirs. I would hope not.
Raphael frowns. What arm did she try to destroy?
A crystal of some sort. They
What
simply
do-
showed me the book when I asked what it was.
We must check in the book immediately. We must need to know what the hell was going on.
Riff laughs at that and says, the chances of you being able to read it are slim to none,
Well,
unless you have
then
it.
again, he
Does Raphael grab the book?
now. He may not have it next to him, but if he can try to project his mind onto it and talk with the first emperor, because I mean that is the first emperor.
Raphael grabs the book.
Okay, Raphael grabs the book. Does he open the book?
Laurel grabs the book.
Raphael opens the
Tyler
book.
grabs the book. No,
Well,
Grabs the book, everyone.
I'm not actually grabbing.
Raphael looks at the book. He can
Yes.
strangely read what's on this page.
What?
Wait,
On
like,
what, one specific page?
Yes.
Yeah.
Gave us the
Yeah, I
conduit.
thought so.
Now understand the cipher.
They allowed us to
I mean,
read it.
you can kind of see pieces of it at least.
R-
For
Riff,
example, that.
Imperial arm, the Latros, illuminator of the Nexus.
hang on, let me run over to the Imperial Arm thing. Is that the crystal? I guess.
yeah.
Okay. Is that the thing she smooshed?
Yes.
Like a big dummy.
Okay, I was
Tried to.
expecting like a gypsy's crystal ball, but nope. This works too.
Imperial arm, the Latros,
It-
illuminator of the Nexus. What on earth does that thing do?
It's the
Do we know the
weapon.
name of the medallion and the kid, by the way?
That is the
You have the name,
medallion.
like,
Put it
Click on
on
it.
the thing.
That is the
Click on it
medallion
and get
that's
name.
inside the kid. It doesn't.
Oh, okay, cool. Because I'm just like putting the notes next to him. So.
So you read. It's like some of it's difficult to understand, but like parts of it seem to come through for you. From what you can tell, it grants whoever has it the ability to see and to be able to see and truly be able to, as he just pierce any kind of ward surrounding the Imperial arms.
Oh, fuck.
Well, we need that.
Interestingly, though, there are some interesting things about it. Also, it allows someone who, even if someone's not skilled in magic at all, they can not know any magic. They can see every single. They'll be able to see and recognize on the spot an Imperial arm and even have the visions.
Okay. So why on earth would she smash this? Wouldn't this be the thing she would like most of all? So she could find the others?
Interestingly, it also seems to mention the restrictions that every Imperial arm has.
Okay.
Most notably, this one's restriction.
You must have the first crit to have that one.
You cannot be a magus.
You need
That is
the-
specific.
That's pretty specific.
You can't be an empress.
Well, only men can use this one.
You can't be a big dummy.
Well, what does it say?
Can't be a poo-poo head.
Yeah, Raphael is again toying with her.
Interestingly, the description specifically says you cannot be able to use magic.
Ah, well, fuck it.
Okay.
Interesting.
That's pretty cool.
That's the one for Raphael then.
So non-magic user must wield this one. Okay. But why would she smash it?
Because she's a magic user. She
Doesn't
can.
like it very much. I don't know.
Because she's a dummy.
You know her best of all, Raphael.
I feel like frown deeply down at this.
Think, she's going to war. She smashes an Imperial arm using another one. Why?
I don't know unless so frowns down. I couldn't imagine why. Why she has worked tirelessly to gather these things. Why would she try to destroy it? And so frowns. Unless she wants to destroy them, but
If she wants, then she should start not by using them. Like a big dummy.
Oh, looks at the book.
maybe the sword is the only thing that can destroy an Imperial arm? He shrugs. I don't know.
Perhaps.
Actually, interesting, the book does also tell you the destruction method for that arm.
Oh,
Cool.
Mm.
The destruction method is not the sword.
No.
what is it?
Feed it to the box.
a non-magic user must take it to the highest point within 100 miles and toss it into a fire.
Toss it into the fire, Raphael.
Wait, to destroy it or to see the
To
things?
destroy it.
Toss it into the flames!
I know exactly how to
Man.
destroy it then, because that's easy as hell.
The
But
fire though must be magical.
that's
no.
easy. That's seriously easy.
Not for you.
We know
You
some-
can't do it ever.
we know
No.
someone who has that fire, though.
Nairu can.
No,
No,
he's
no.
magic.
Hang on. Hang on. The highest point within 100 miles is the Eternal Spire. The Eternal Spire has a giant magical fire on top of it.
Mm-hmm.
So how do we destroy the mirror
I want to destroy the one
It
inside.
does not mention how to destroy the mirror right now.
What
and the
about
princess one?
I think
We can
it's
actually
only
touch
mentioned.
that to the book,
Wait,
I
hang on.
suppose.
The crystal is destroyed by chucking it in the fire on this fire?
Yeah, I think it's only letting us see about the crystal.
Not about the one inside the prince.
You see no information on that one.
So, okay, let's go through all the ones we have here, right? Book, we probably shouldn't destroy until last, right? Because he's a guy. He's a
It really
prince.
said it can't be destroyed until last, it said.
Box
Oh.
we don't want to
That
destroy
makes sense. Box, we don't want to fuck that up.
because we
Oh.
use that as a doomsday device. So
The bracelet is in the hands of the Empress. The sword too.
We don't know if they are.
crystal
with her.
too.
Maybe they've been
Crystal,
removed
also, the
from her.
shield, we don't really know anything about that.
Well, guys, maybe those that the Empress has been removed because the only reason we got these back is because we want to destroy them.
Yeah,
No,
we
hey,
don't know
but-
what.
contract those Aeons again and ask them for the rest so we can work on ways of destroying.
I think they simply
You know?
reversed it. Honestly, I
Yeah,
all of
they
it?
just simply
selectively
reversed.
reversed
Yeah, they
time.
probably just reversed it.
Ah, that's too bad.
They
Now
probably
we have
just
to go on like an adventure to reach the other arms before the other people. Right?
easier said than
Why
done.
hiring
would
adventurers
she-
to do it.
Why would she try to destroy it though? I don't get it.
Because she's a dummy.
She really is not though.
She just proved she is.
She wanted to trigger a world-end nuke. Maybe she's tired of it all.
Maybe.
Then she's even more of a dummy.
Why would
There's
she
too many
require all
people.
that paperwork from you though? If she wanted to end it all.
Because she maybe thought it was going well, but then she looked at the paperwork.
She's like, no.
She
This
saw the
paperwork
Archmage's
doesn't-
poor
doesn't-
work.
End reality, you know.
Did someone trick her?
Doubtful.
Mind control.
Like, the only people that are allowed at that church is her and the priest, right?
Yeah.
Well, she,
So, unless the priest has been working for years to trick her.
you know,
Priest is behind all
we
this.
do know she has a very, very short temper. Maybe she was really frustrated that she couldn't use it and was just like, fuck you, I'm gonna cut you to pieces with this sword.
Might be.
Possible.
But it reveals all arms, all their locations.
No,
Oh,
it doesn't reveal their
maybe-
locations. It
maybe-
lowers their like shielding. It
Maybe.
shows them that they are Imperial
Maybe.
arms.
Okay, now
Maybe
I'm asking you, Jonas, how fond is she of Raphael?
Fairly.
Could you be like, what the fuck was that?
No, because if she's fairly, like him, if she's gotten someone to find out where some of the arms are, maybe she would have seen that Raphael is one of them who has it.
Well, we're like
And-
blurred faces if we're.
And with, frustration or sadness or, even in hope
But
of deleting this.
she can't use it though. That's the thing.
No, but someone without using magic could. And she could, point her pointy sword at someone and say, use it.
She
Who?
could, but I mean, like did Laurel in the Flash when he saw the Empress? Was she alone in the vault?
Yes, she was alone. Actually, can you make me a perception check?
Sure.
Now's the time for a natural 20. No pressure.
Now's the time for an natural.
No
I
pressure.
have a decent bonus to perception.
Laurel thinks he actually did see someone in the background. You couldn't really, someone clad in, some kind of, slightly bluish, maybe mithrilish armor. Couldn't really make out much detail, so they were kind of, shaded.
Who has a
Fucking
bluish
king.
mithril is the fucking king, isn't it?
The fucking king, isn't it?
Does she have that?
I have mithrilish armor.
Does the
Does-
king wear blue, Mr. Ulmer?
Not normally.
Does she have like commanders of the Sapphire Guard who do?
Well, the Sapphire Guard are all dressed in blue.
Yeah,
Not
but is
mithril armor.
it mithril blue?
Wait, didn't you guys talk about
not
a
sure.
mithril guard you saw? A
No.
guard with a mithril
Silver
armor.
one.
No, it's
Okay.
just silver armor. It wasn't mithril. armor.
Mithril is a lot more shiny,
Um,
pale.
1 second. Where is Laurel's token?
It's in the Earthland's study room.
Power of the study room.
Quick question though: are the runes actually still functioning and everything? Because this was like the focal point for them all.
Yes, they are still functioning.
That's good.
Interesting.
Hmm?
Laurel,
Uh-huh.
you're not entirely sure. When the Empress did it, you almost noticed like there's this strange look in her eye. You can't really tell what it was.
Was she fucking dominated?
Seriously? Fuck.
Francis, I think I remember looking. It was only a short blast, but something in her eyes that was kind of like when you were.
Is that
Raphael, like, all colors or disappear from his.
Remember, it can last for days or weeks
we-
or months.
We must get to her. She can do irreparable harm to everything. He swallows. I need to go.
We can't enter the palace, Raphael. If her order is to not let us enter, then we won't.
We
be
must
able to.
enter the palace. Surely, if we talk to.
Riff says, I know you're not crazy enough to suggest that we break into the Imperial Palace through
That
all
is what
the
I am suggesting.
hundreds of Sapphire Guards that beat us unconscious that one time.
That was ages ago. We are stronger than ever. We can get in. For heaven's sake, we can fly, all of us.
Through army of
Sure, make decisions when not everyone's there.
So he
like
doesn't have to come.
through an army of Sapphire Guards, because that's what's there.
We must get her if she's controlled.
I
She was supposed to come back when you felt the magic lessening, though.
could
She was?
Yes, because you only have like
Said that.
You only
Oh,
have like
okay.
a few hours.
Well, so William, William, can you walk?
He nods. He seems to be holding his head a little bit.
Are you okay?
He's
Three
gonna
tunnels.
possibly have someone help you
sh- sh-
escort him.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Just my head hurts a little bit. That's all.
I'm so sorry, William, but we need to go. I know you're probably tired, but we need to go right now.
He seems confused, but nods.
She holds out her hand for him to take, so they can hold him.
Sure.
Okay, let's go. And she will take him back.
Very well.
Let's go, William!
While this little conversation's going on,
I mean, yeah, stay by the door. Howl if you hear something.
he looks at the cat.
Not the cat. Let's go, William. It's okay. She comes. William. William's awake.
Oh.
Guys!
Laura's just about to shout, "Get to your room," but he doesn't.
Riff looks at William and just says, I'm glad you're alive and well.
Thank you. He holds his head again. You can hear him mumble a little bit.
Zoe looks suspicious at Raphael. What are you thinking?
Phil looks very upset currently.
Laura seems like he's also kind of upset.
So he's going, what's going on?
looks sort of to Zoe and looks to William. Looks to Zoe back.
Zoe nods. Well, we need you to go into your room and relax. She'll call for the kitten. Come on, William.
No cat ever listens.
Chip does.
I think the kitten was scared. You probably need to take.
Actually, the cat does seem to listen though, especially if William's the one that gives him.
You'll need
the
William. You'll need a little time to make sure that she's okay, and that
Especially if William's the one to give the command though, the cat does seem to listen.
Wait, what did you say, Malachi?
I'm telling him to basically take good care of the kitten and make sure that it's going to be okay. It's probably scared, and he needs to care for it because that'll keep it occupied.
So we will close the door. What?
It seems that the Empress is currently mind-controlled. Also, reality has been repaired by Aeons after the Empress tried to destroy an Imperial arm with a sword. Then, the Aeons destroyed all the removed all the Imperial arms and scattered them around. We got them back by saying we wanted to destroy them, which they liked. Raphael wants to go and do something to the Empress.
Riff looks up and says, I think the term would be save her.
So he looks to Raphael. What do you propose to do?
We must simply reach her and break the spell.
How are you going to break the spell?
What if she isn't?
With your help, hopefully. His own emotions towards
Raphael,
Riff
what if I
and
was
so-
wrong? I might have just seen wrong.
So he looks to Laurel. What spell is it?
I have no clue.
What spell is it you're thinking it is?
A domination spell.
Domination. In need of that was protection from evil, so he does not have protection from evil.
Or a dispel
Please cast
magic.
by someone evil.
Or a dispel magic.
If
Which
you're
Riff
gonna
does have.
So he doesn't have dispel magic.
But
So he looks to Raphael. That is not within my power.
Riff looks to Raphael and Laurel and says, it's in mine.
Like Raphael looks to the rest. If she is really mind-controlled, it might have happened at the party. I don't know. I was knocked out. I don't know what happened.
Riff nods and says, okay, if you do plan on getting in, which they're not letting anyone in, then how would you propose that you get me near enough to the Empress?
Sort of looks at her up and down.
I'm not even allowed in that wing,
Okay,
Raphael.
so he looks to Raphael. You know what? If we walk in there and do get close enough to her, she puts up one finger. You know what's gonna happen? She has the bracelet on. She can throw us all into that whatever plane it is.
Also,
She is
technically, you
near-
are close to the throne then.
and we are close to the freaking throne. She's gonna kill us all. Do you want to
Well,
put all of us?
frowns. She can only use that bracelet when someone has broken the oath, correct? We haven't.
In her mind, we are breaking the oath. We
But
are
it is
breaking
not-
into. We are breaking into her castle. That's breaking an oath,
She can only use it if she is close to the throne,
which she
in
is.
the plane, or if someone has broken the oath.
She is close to the throne, and we have broken an oath by breaking into the Imperial Empress's home.
We are trying to save the God-forgotten empire. We're not breaking an oath. We're upholding it.
We're breaking an oath. If she is dominated, we are breaking an oath. If she says we're not allowed to
He
enter,
shakes his head. That is simply madness.
if she says we can enter her castle, if we do, that's breaking an oath.
That's breaking an instruction. So
Not if
it's not
only,
an oath, it's an instruction.
Only if she thoroughly meant it. If she's dominated, she's not under her full power, surely. We cannot just sit here and do nothing.
That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is don't throw our lives away.
I am going. I can't stay here.
Then go.
Raphael nods.
Riff stands up and says, well, somebody better make sure he doesn't get killed. Lock the doors after you're done.
You hear the sound of a flute being played.
That's fine.
Looks at you two and
It's
says,
actually
do you
surprisingly
need
calming.
aid?
Yeah,
Or would you rather... I suppose it's easier if you go alone.
Raphael shrugs. I don't know.
I think if we have to fight our way in, we need everybody. But if we're allowed in,
We can't fight our way in. There are 100 Sapphire Guard.
then the only way we'd get in is by using our allowances. I
And you
suppose.
both need to. And I don't have one. Yes, it seems then, Raphael, you have a bag of holding, right?
Riff shows hers.
That's alright. Bring some souvenirs back.
Riff chuckles.
Are you really going in there? You're all gonna die.
She is mind controlled, possibly. She might do irreparable harm to, well, not just herself, but the entire bloody city. I cannot just sit here and do nothing.
We're not doing nothing. We're gonna need to prepare. It's not even sure if she is dominated.
How do you suggest we prepare then?
I don't know, but walking in there dying is not the solution.
You two should go, I think, scout out, see what you can find. We'll go talk to the Archmage and the Prince Bishop.
Sir looks
Raphael
to
nods.
Raphael. I don't trust him to not doing anything irrational.
I won't throw my life away.
I don't trust Rithland.
I trust Vivilev more than I trust him right now.
Talk to the two.
William, you're trying to calm us down.
If it is, Raphael takes a deep breath. If it is true that she's dominated, the Prince Bishop and the Archmage should probably be brought into it, unless we suspect them being behind it. It is a matter of imperial security, is it not? It is one of the most dangerous things that could possibly happen.
She looks to Raphael. I trust my life with the Prince Bishop. I doubt he would do anything to her unless she would give him any reason to.
Would you go to the Prince Bishop then, Zoe? I'll try to talk to the Archmage.
So not.
Me and Ritharin
I'm
will try
going
to scout out, see
Yeah.
if we can find a way inside. We will meet up here in a few hours.
Amelia,
Or not?
got the door down here. Be a dear.
Are you? Yeah, for those of you who go outside immediately, you notice that all the signs of the storm are gone.
Raphael touches
Like, there are
his...
people just walking around casually.
Like, do they seem to know that there's been a storm?
Also, for example, you see Laurel, you see your mother walking back towards the house.
Mother, why
Towards
were
the
you
basement.
over there?
Hmm?
What were you doing over there? I thought you were in the kitchen.
I left when I don't know why I left.
Thank you. That helped me more to know more than you know.
Did it? Oh, well. I'm gonna go back downstairs, see if William needs something to eat.
Sure.
I guess, Jonas, you
How
were going to
much
say
does the
something?
Empress remember? Maybe this undid the control effect. Let's hope
Probably
so.
not.
Hopefully the security then has been stood down. Me and Ritharin have access to the palace. We should check it out. If it's still up, we will try to find a way to get inside. Meet back here in a few hours, yes?
I
Sure.
think we'd get there faster if Raphael flaps us over.
You can only use that once per day, though. I want to save it if we actually need to go over the walls.
Alright, let's take the horsies.
Take the horses to the palace.